Hey, Cameron McKenzie-McHarg here, co-founder of 776BC, former Olympic rower, and today we're going to talk about a specific part of the power phase, the use of the body. And it's an area of the stroke and the power phase that coaches will probably have a pretty wide range of opinions around. You know, how much body you use, when the body gets engaged in that power phase, where that finishing position is often something that coaches will spend hours and hours talking about and have widely different opinions on. You turn up to an Olympic Games or World Championships and you'll see boats doing a lot of different things within their use of the body. But there's some things that we believe in which is critically important to get the maximum use of the body to generate as much power as possible through the stroke. Part of it is about when your body is engaged through that power phase and where you're actually rocking from. And so, we know from the very front that the key driver to kick things off is the legs, and that's the start of the power phase. But then when the body comes in, as the knees are starting to come down into full extension, we're engaging the body to take that power that's been generated by the legs and carry it all the way through. Now, the body's really an effective pendulum when we get that sequence right. And so when we sort of think about where the pendulum is actually rocking from, we like to sort of reference when we're talking to athletes about the hip joint. And so where you're rocking from and where you're getting your pendulum swing movement from is from the hips. And so as we go off the front, the legs, and then we're rocking through with the body. And so the awesome thing about getting that engagement right is that when you're in a big crew boat, if you get that sequence of movement right, the power gets generated all the way through to the back of the stroke, and you get an awesome ability to fill out that power curve and great efficiency of speed. And so the key thing, and sort of it's clear within the line that we've got in the side of the suit, the hip circle here is just getting that swinging motion and then back over. So really important to get that right part of the sequence of the power phase. Don't leave the body too late. Don't leave the body sort of at the point where the legs are really starting to get locked out and then you engage the body, because the transfer of power is then broken down. So you want to make sure that the body's coming in early enough. But then the other point, don't bring the body in too early, because off the front, what we often see is a mistake is when the body gets engaged too early and the legs are still finishing off, and then you've got nowhere to go. So you're actually not getting any use of that pendulum motion that the body can actually produce. So you get that part of the stroke right, and you'll find some really easy speed both on the rowing machine and in the rowing boat. So put that to good use and get your crews really focused on engagement of the body and when they bring that in within the power phase.